Snake?
Hey, Noonum, how's it feel to be back in Assassin's Creed? Purchasing skills, your favourite part of every commentary when I go through the menus and buy things.
Actually,
Hmm?
the viewer at home won't know Snake, since there's also part 5 to be uploaded still. But it's been like 2 months since we've done anything commentary related.
I finished university. That's my excuse.
You finished university and we're working on a movie.
I did sound crew on a feature film. It was very, very tiring, boring work.
You don't need to excuse. Like, it's not like we're getting paid for this.
Yeah, but I still feel like there are people who like this stuff.
So we've made like $30 so far.
Nice, nice. That's like several times more than what we made the last time we joked about our earnings.
But you know, when we do these long gaps, I like to theorize. Like I like to come up with fantasy theories on why we're not doing any commentary.
Oh, I'm sorry I pointed out why I was actually away. I should have kept my mouth shut.
No, it works. So my theory was that all YouTube personalities, okay, are a conspiracy, are lies. They're all AIs manufactured by companies.
I know I feel like a robot sometimes.
And they pump out commentaries and people watch them. And so they're like certain like packages that you can buy or like rent or like monthly. And so I got the Swedish one. I got the British one. I got the a couple of American ones, whatever. And
You got a Swedish one?
I got a Swedish one, I got American ones, mostly Americans. So
And we don't put them to any good use in particular. We just occasionally we bring them out of storage, throw them at a game.
So I like to imagine that I just forgot to pay for 2 months and I didn't have any money, so that's why Commentary Comms was on hiatus.
Dead in the water, no AIs.
It also works because you were also gone on from your main channel.
Well, yeah, that too. And the game I'm working on reviewing now is painfully hard to talk about. I'm trying to make it interesting and failing in my own head. So anyway, we gotta go and steal some parts, some cabling for Mr. Graham Bell. But unfortunately, the horse just can't fucking... It would rather destroy someone's business than go onto the docks.
What a piece of shit.
Yeah, road closed.
The horse realizes that the road is closed, so it can't.
That horse can fucking read.
Bunch of cranes, aren't there?
Yep, bunch of cranes, and we also got the poison dart. And the new gimmick with the poison dart is if you shoot into a fire, it combusts and you can hit multiple people. I am willing to bet that this feature will come up very sporadically through the rest of the game, but here it's one of those things you can do to get bonus money at the end of the mission. Like Graham Bell says, yo, that was sick, let me give you 100 extra pounds. You really fucked their day up.
I love that the game has like markers on people. It's like, kill. You just kill these people.
Meanwhile, allies in green, save these people.
Save, kill. It's like one of the it's one of the Assassin's Creed games where you can free the slaves.
Oh, like Liberation. Fucking... There were a bunch of spin-offs where you just were saving the slaves. They really got onto that.
Isn't it like... It's kind of like that fucking slave Tetris game on the mobile platform.
What? What?
You haven't heard of it?
I have not heard of this.
I don't know if it was like 2 years ago or a year ago, but there was this Tetris game where you stack up slaves, okay, in a boat or like in a ship, and you have to put as much slaves as possible in one ship.
Slave efficiency.
So that was a mobile game, and apparently it was supposed to be commentary, It wasn't just like racist piece of shit media. It was supposed to be commentary on how people were treated in a fucking mobile game.
Hey man, you gotta express your opinions everywhere. But what I'm thinking is, why Tetris? Like, commentary aside, in Tetris you line things up efficiently and they go away. People who are slave owners wanted to hold on to their slaves. Come on, man.
I don't think it was exactly like Tetris.
Okay.
It was like a puzzle thing, more like, just, you know, stack them up. So there's, like, a nice amount of them on your fucking shitty ship. Like, I don't think, like, the creators were trying to be racist about it, or if they were, the excuse they came up with it was just fucking awful.
Yep. Down he goes. So, the poison dart is like something that's been in Assassin's Creed for a really long time now, and it has always been ridiculously overpowered for just distracting enemies and fucking them up. And here they've tried to, like, make it so, oh, you only get 2 of them, but on the other hand, you can now explode it. But it's still broken. One of my favourite things to do in the old Assassin's Creed games, which probably says more about me than the game was, you'd poison a city guard, and then you'd throw money at him, and a bunch of civilians would just run around as he just slaughters all of them. You could just kill so many people, and it doesn't count as you killing them, because it's the guard. Killing by proxy doesn't count.
This actually happened.
Yeah, I mean, that's what the fucking 100% sync is about. 100% sync means this is the canon version of this mission, and we're going for it. So rather than just sneaking around, you know, not bothering the people here, we just got a bunch of them killed by their friends. That guy wasn't even in the way, we just did it. Come on, step in there. Now that's 2 of them.
Go eat each other.
And we get them to gut each other for no particularly good reason.
I have hiccups, Snake. Great time to be doing a commentary.
Great time? You have hiccups?
Greatest time of all. I have hiccups.
I don't. I just have a general sense of, oh, this is not right. I've kind of had that, you know, for the last month, for many reasons.
Are you dying, Snake?
Hopefully.
Snake, you can't die. What am I gonna do with commentary comms?
Just replace me with TDF. Just guilt trip TDF into being here more often.
It's the worst idea.
Just guilt trip him. Just guilt tripping into being there all the time. There we go, I've met my quota. I poisoned 9 people.
I've already guilt tripped him with my mental health. He doesn't care. You think you dying is just like, he's gonna be like, oh, now I gotta help. No, he's gonna be like, you know, Snake is dead. What do you care about commentaries? That's exactly what TDF sounds like.
I know, I've been around TDF. So we just gotta sneak up around here. I'm still disappointed by the horse.
I'm sorry, Snake.
I'm
sorry that you just...
Like, we could have had this sorted out 5 hours ago.
Ow.
With the Assassin's Creed movie coming up, what are your... I want to have a prediction from you. And it's just a simple percentage question. It's percentage of time spent in the past and percentage of time in the modern day.
65 in modern, and 25.
65
no, 30. 35, 65 in the present, 35 in the past.
I was more thinking an 80-20 split. But I don't know. I don't know, because they've already... There's one thing they've said about it. They said that they've already got plans for a sequel.
It's fucking... Of course they have plans for the sequel.
Actually, that's a funny thing. Ubisoft made a comment, like, a couple years ago saying, we will not make anything... We won't make anything unless we can make a series out of it. That's their modern stance. And they made this comment sometime around the time that Zombie U was releasing or announced. Which is actually beautiful, because Zombie was the first game that Ubisoft ever made in the fucking 80s. So I just like to think there was this whole thing going on, this mantra of, we're gonna have a sequel to this someday, lads. I don't know when. But one day, the zombies are gonna fuck up London, and then Assassin's Creed will come along and finish the job.
Well, you just fucking killed that guy.
It's fine. This river is only mostly toxic.
Dead.
It's only mostly toxic.
I love how these are just all conveniently like placed so you can't get on that boat.
I like the fact I oh, poor guy. I just like the fact I fucked up a while ago and this keeps going. Like, I thought there must be a point where it just goes, okay, we can't let this guy fuck up any more than he already has. So let's just stop the boat at this dock, even though we're clearly being chased. Also, a bunch of our guys... Why did we even come? A bunch of our guys were already here. They were just waiting on the docks with them like, okay, when our boss turns up, we better get into a fight and make it look like we care.
Gotta have that sweet gameplay. That dude just walking around. Oh, boss, you just beating the fuck out of this person? Whatever.
I'll take some credit.
Ow, that's mean.
He wasn't dead enough yet. He's mean, he's working for the Templars. That means his life was forfeit.
That was hilarious. You open up a chest, get poisoned so much, your vision turns to green, and you say, oh, I'm sure Mr. Ben would sure quite indeed find this interesting.
Bloody hell, I better report this to the Rozzers. Or no, just go and tell the fucking telephone guy about it.
There was poison everywhere.
It's fine.
I shat for days.
Her ancestor was Jesus Christ, it's okay. Also, I skipped it, but yeah, this game makes you drive back here to report, oh, by the way, we got nothing.
I want to beat the shit out of Graham Bell so he doesn't invent the mobile phone.
Have you discovered what else is in that ship?
Really, it's just called story writing problems.
I want to beat him up so he doesn't give birth to Steve Jobs, who invented the iPhone.
He's mistaken.
iPhones was for Templars, you know. That's why it's such a lockdown, rigid system. Android is an assassin phone.
Is that legitimate? Like,
no, I don't. It could be. It could be, you know. I actually do want to dig up the stats for how these are rated. Like, do you think they're actually posted anywhere, or do you think you just rate it and it just goes into some garbage bin, like the recycle bin on the boss's computer, and he just deletes it? I don't give a fuck.
Look at that top hat.
We're only gonna get paid 75 quid for this. Oh, better be worth it. Let me just fade out of fucking existence so Jacob can come and do the job. So
only Jacob would do something as stupid as this.
So this game is broken up into acts, and it's basically just every act is you fuck with some bit of Starrick's operation. Starrick is the big boss man of London right now, and the Queen is right scared of this lad.
Look at this fucking metrosexual pirate captain.
If you excuse me, madam.
If you excuse me, madam, I'm just a cheeky lad.
Only the metrosexuals push syrup. Would you drink something described as a soothing syrup? Also,
assassins are from
you can't shoot this man. Can't shoot him! Not even in the legs. Not even in the head.
Snake, these twins come from a long line of assassins, and they also became assassins. Absolute madmen.
It's never gone well. They've always just kind of spent their whole lives going, I've got to fight the Templar Order. Why? My granddad fought it his whole life. Did he get anywhere? No, not really. In fact, the problem just got worse. And then they keep doing it.
Fighting the Templars.
Like, why'd you do it? I'm guaranteed employment. Like,
imagine being, like, related to these people, like, today, and having to be an assassin. Like, the main question is, like, why would I even at this point? What's the point?
It's like, okay, Granddad fought them in World War II. How'd it go? Not very well. Great-grandpapa fought them in fucking Renaissance Italy. How'd it go? He died at 40, having achieved nothing. Kind of. Really? He just got a bunch of other people dragged into it who also achieved nothing.
But seriously, imagine like being one of
Time
these
to
assassins
drive.
in present day. Like, imagine being one of these assassins in present day, and you know that one day you'll just be another asshole in this fucking Assassin's Creed game, being played by one of your ancestors or like your great grandchildren.
So,
What's the point?
Yeah, at that point you'd be really embarrassed, wouldn't you? At everything you do, you just spend all your day like occasionally just walking around saying, "Look, great grandson, I'm really sorry about this."
Also, how would it work if, like, your great-grandchild, okay, went into...
Anonymous.
Anonymous? So are you, like, triple inside of Anonymous?
No, I like to think at that point they just have a fucking seizure. It just kind of, like, stops because it can't simulate a simulation. Everyone just kind of goes, okay, we can't go into the past anymore. It's just overlapping too much. Actually, you know what? People gave Desmond shit for being a boring protagonist, but he was also seemingly like one of the first people in his family line to just say, fuck it, I'm out, I'm gonna go become a bartender. All you people are fucking crazy. Like, it goes into his past in one of the games, and he grew up on an assassin ranch, I'm not kidding, and he just decided to leave, he just fled. Yes, an assassin ranch, homegrown assassins. They had their own little fucking commune.
Actually, people like bitch about fucking Desmond being a boring character, but it's not like you've had great characters ever since Ezio. It's not like you've had good characters since. They're all kind of boring.
Like, Altair was a stereotypical arrogant, arrogant kung fu man. Also, I want to steal... This fucking... They've lifted a feature from Sleeping Dogs, which is the ram function, where you can just ignore gravity to ram. It's really awkward. These horses are so fucking weird, but look at me trying to ram this guy, like, ugh. Just skid a little bit.
Basically abusing the horse.
I don't know how you can pull that off.
Oh, jeez. He levitated for a bit.
It's part Sleeping Dogs, part slip and slide, part bullshit. And also, this game has another problem with, like, you have to level up your damage and all that, but if you don't, then every fight you get into is just a slap fight that lasts a million years, including shooting people to death. And also, if you're not sure what we're doing, we're just trying to track down the source of this syrup, and so far, killing a bunch of people has shown me the way.
I feel like video game developers are way too liberal with ragdolls. Like, people don't rag like that, dude.
Oh, you're just hanging out here, alright? Just leave you to it then. You've got one guy to fucking kill. I was actually also terrified of one thing when I got to this mission, which was the setup is, he's at an illegal fighting ring, and I thought, I'm gonna have to enter this, aren't I? Like, I'm gonna have to assassin waltz my way in here and go, these bozos don't know how to throw a punch. Let me show them the old assassin shuffle. No, it never happens. So this is another kind of like seek and fucking kill bit. Just gotta find the guy who's in yellow. There's not actually nothing to these bits anymore, because you just like, he's highlighted in yellow from a fucking mile away and goes, well, that's the bloke. And now everyone's level 4, so getting in a fight would just be the most boring fucking shit in the world. Noonum has also disappeared. Oh. Has he returned? Noonum, are you okay? I've been trying to fill her, and it's really painful. Assassin's Creed is really painful on your own. We tried to fix it in Unity with multiplayer and then gave up. I still can't hear him. Has it all gone to shit? LMAO, fucking Discord, says Noonum. I'm suffering here, Noonum. You can't hear it.
Hello?
Hello.
Mate.
I can hear you. I'm in pain here.
What's wrong with Discord?
I don't know.
Fuck your server. Bullshit. Still, what are we gonna do?
Oh, you're still recording, right?
Yeah.
Well, finish then, because we're chasing after a guy.
Oh shit! We sure are. We are chasing after a guy.
Just enjoy old London town. He's not gonna jump a carriage or nothing, is he? No, he's just gonna run down the street. So we just broke into some guy's illegal fighting ring because this guy is also distributing the syrup. This guy runs a lot of businesses. Well, now he's just gonna give up because we tackled him and now he's just standing here. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool, I guess.
Now, to stop soothing syrup production once and for
all. No, we won't. Shoot him in the hand a little bit. Don't do it again.
Just trying to do my job here.
I fucked up a bunch. I didn't get paid extra. You know what? I'm not an overtime assassin. I just work here. I'm just fighting the long fight that will never end. Just gotta find the Apple of Eden. I think. Again. We found it like 5 billion times.
So we'll join us next for part 7 when we have our shit together,
it's okay.
maybe.
I'll live without it. Oh wait, I did though. I won't live without it.